Hello there, YouTubers. It is I, the one, the only big, and I do mean big, and dare I say Big D, coming to you with another exciting, fun-filled, and festive video. But before I get started, have you subscribed to the channel? If not, why not? This is a no bullshit channel, and I like to tell it the way it is. And like and subscribe, share, comment. I'm going to answer a comment from Mike here. Mike made the comment, if you can go on and read it on my video, about is now the time to get in, talking about he bought a new Class B, took a month off. Enough said. Now, what Mike didn't tell you is that, well, Mike should have watched the videos. Apparently, you only watched one. And I don't know why you didn't watch the rest. Because had you'd have learned that about 5 months ago, I came off the road and sold my van. That's right. And when I did all that, things were better. You see, folks, people like to make comments without doing any fact checking. See, there's a lot of these channels out there who charge you for their expertise, which is of no expertise. Now, why I said not to get out here, and it's now coming to fruition, is that Amazon's laying off 10,000 people. Yeah, that sounds great, doesn't it? Amazon laying off 10,000. Walmart last week lost $34 billion, I said billion, dollars in value. Yeah. That's in 2 days. Things aren't good, folks. So, the automobile industry's crashing. That's right. It's happening. And I told you this was coming, and now it's happening. What does that mean for freight? Well, people around there crying that it's slow out there. Well, it gets slower every year around this time, but it's even slower. The rates are even worse. People taking 75 cents to get out of Chicago. A hot spot. 75 cents a mile to get out of Chicago? That's stunned look. Why is that occurring? Because businesses are slowing down. Freight is tightening up, and the rates are dropping. There you go. Truckers are getting off the road. I got off the road. Okay? I still have my Class B, though. It's sitting out there. And no, I didn't take 1 month off, Mike. I took off 2 that year. We talked about that. Let's at least get the information right. These guys, enough said. Yeah, really? Well, there's more to be said. If you want to come out here right now, your chances of failure are a lot higher. We have a failure rate at over 90%. But coming out this time of year in these conditions, with fuel prices up, insurance up, maintenance up, cost of the vehicle up, it's going to come down though. It's going to, the used ones at least, because they're going to start to crash here about February. You're going to see them hit the bottom. We'll probably be able to give one away, but the other problem is you're not going to be able to get financed either. You're going to have credit in the 800 range to get a loan on it, just so you know. But that's another video and how that works. Used to be an F&I manager at a dealership and used to be a sales manager at one. I understand car dealerships. Why? I worked at one. So I can tell you what's coming, and because I'm still in touch with that industry and pretty tight with them. That's right, I am still tight with the auto industry. I can walk out of here today and go back and be a manager, an F&I manager at any dealership I pretty well want to. But I'm done with that phase. I kind of like my French shirt. I may wear it to Seattle and take my Class B over Christmas. Oh, excuse me. See the grandbaby. Had to make money somewhere, folks, didn't we? To be able to pay for all that. 5 months off. not 5 so far. You see, everybody out there wants to be an influencer and tell you all the butterfly kisses and rainbows and everything's great and fancy and you should get on in. And then go down to your truck stop and look at all the vans and trucks sitting and tell me how well they're doing. Think about it. They give you these rates they're getting, which one just posted on one of the groups. He's got his third load coming out of Texas. For the first time, he's triple loaded. So if he gets, say, 50 cents a mile, he's getting $1.50. He's getting 75 cents a mile, he's getting to what? 21, 245, somewhere in there, 250 mile, roughly. Great. If you triple loaded, then you got to get that. And as freight drops, because need is not going to be there, you don't ship and build, folks, when you're not selling it. Right now, the projections for the retail market sucks. Walmart's going to be down. Amazon's laying off. FedEx is laying off 1st of December, and XPO is the way I understand it, they're going to be laying off. Things are great. That's why they're laying off. Trucking companies are going out of business by the droves. People are selling off and getting out of the industry. Great time to go buy a van and get in, isn't it? I can't fix stupid. I really can't. But I can tell you when it is stupid. You know, if you're going to make a comment like, well, you said this and that, why don't you watch the rest of the videos? Because if you kept up on it, you'd also know that 5 months ago, I sold my van. I got off the road. I'm not out there driving. Feeling a little stupid right now, are we? Yeah, you should. Because talking out your butt without facts makes you look stupid. Folks, don't listen to stupid. You know, don't go paying somebody a couple $100 to get on a webinar to give you a pep rally. That's all it is. Yeah, let me tell you how to be an expediter. Well, you get a van, you go out there and you get these contracts and you make all this monies and... Really? If it were that easy, everybody'd be doing it. And I doubt they are. If they were, how do they have time to do webinars and seminars and charge you monies? Think about it. If, you know, they're busy doing that, how many webinars have I done? 0. How many phone calls have I taken? I've taken a lot of calls. And everybody that's gotten to call me has done it for 0. I'm not charging you $100 an hour. Think about that. Are you in business to basically be what they call as an influencer? Or are me giving you advice? Well, they're influenced and they want paid. The same people who a year before were at the Expediting Expo crying they weren't making money are now teaching you how to make money. Really? You know, you can listen to whatever you want. I really don't care. But think about it. I always say, think about who you're listening to and what they're telling you. I could tell you everything's great and rosy out there and get you a van, come on out, and you two can go right up to the pilot and sit there for days. And that's what's going on. And if anybody's telling you otherwise, they're full of it. It's not that busy out there at the moment. It's never that busy this time of year to start with, but with the way things are, it's even worse. And the rate, 75 cents out of Chicago, is never good. Never. Think before you jump. That's all I'm going to tell you. Do what you want to do. It doesn't affect me at all. You know, the one guy said, well, if you're making all this money, why are you wasting your time on here doing videos? Here's a wake-up call. I'm not making money on YouTube. That's right. You know what? $50, $75 a month? It's funny. I'm not on here to basically make money. I'm in here trying to help you not make a mistake. So this is Big D saying, happy holidays. I got my, that's right, bah humbug on. And, tired. Hoping you think before you leap. Because once you've jumped, it's hard to jump out. Later.